We now take you back to the championship semifinal match between Nicole Lavoie and Jacob Robichaux with Michaela Turtelot.
I think he's got
a 5-pin difference.
Maybe. Yep, 6 overall. Closing the gaps down to 1 mark lead.
Actually, I think it's 16, Dan. You subtracted when you should have added.
You are right. You are right.
This is another great ball.
On the team leading.
Almost converted the strike, leaving just a 10-pin. It's got some tricky wood, though. Robichaux's got a couple of pieces of wood to contend with. Those look like a better ball than what was left. Nice try by Johnson. Robichaux looking for an out. Grabs 2, takes 9, and a fine 47.5 without a mark. That's some really great bowling. A 9 for Hunter Johnson and a great 52.5. We're going to take a break and we're going to have our bowlers switch sides, so please don't go away. We'll be right back. All right, we're back with the second half of our semifinal matchup between Michaela Turtelot and Jacob Robichaux, facing off against Nicole Lavoie and Hunter Johnson. There's a 16-pin difference in the match in favor of Lavoie and Johnson. We're going to have our ladies step up to the lanes, Michaela and Nicole's going to lead us off in the second half of the semifinal matchup. We have some interesting facts here on our girls. I see Michaela is a big fan of iCarly and Full House. I know my daughter Alyssa likes both those shows, Dan.
They're popular for a reason, those shows.
It says her favorite bowler here is Danielle Mann, and that's Coach Danielle at the Bogey Lanes in East Brookfield, Mass. There's a fine ball by Turtelot. Lavoie working on the spread eagle. In the hole. Settles for 4 to start her second half. Here's a great 10 by Turtelot, and that's going to tighten up the match.
Yeah, it's like a mark.
Picking up 6 pins, knocking that lead down to 10. Our winners will move on to face off in the championship match against Justine DiBiasio and Aaron Sousa. Our losers of this semifinal string will receive a $25 gift card.
10 and 4. Nicole Lavoie's got a high single of 133. That's quite a high single for anybody, regardless of age.
Nicole with 8 and Michaela with 2. And then an 8.
Nice ball for Michaela there.
Our new scorekeeper with us today, Nick Norcross from the Woburn Lanes in Woburn, Mass, helping us out on the scoreboard. Nicole had picked up 6 pins, so that lead jumped back up to 16. Our girls will be looking for a big out. Nicole with an 8. That's a fine 8 for Lavoie. She's at 70 with 2 boxes remaining. Turtelot with 8, and she's at 59. It's still a 16-pin difference in the match. Robichaux's going to have a little work to do. Be nice if Turtelot could get a mark here and cut into that lead, Dan.
Yeah, it definitely would. Ideally, you want to leave your partner within a mark if you can. Certainly within 2 marks. Nicole Lavoie bowls out of Park Place lanes.
There's a shot by Lavoie. Hey, the crowd willed it over. A big spare by Nicole Lavoie. Michaela has one more shot here. She's looking for an out. Nice ball by Michaela Turtelot.
She's had some really nice ones.
Nice 9. We're down to our final box for the ladies. Lavoie filling the spare on the quarter pin, the 3-pin. Takes 5. It's now a 22-pin difference in the match. That's the difference of about 3 spares, Dan.
Yes, it's a challenge with 5 boxes to go, but it's not impossible.
No, Jacob was bowling very well.
Yep.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him get hot, but Hunter was too.
Yep.
Girls will look for an out.
Nicole's not making it easy on
a big
anybody.
9 and a fine 94 opening game. Michaela Turtelot all over it.
Michaela's had some great third balls in this match.
A big 8.
Nice job, Michaela. Very good at bailing out on some potentially tough boxes.
I believe we have a 23-pin difference. We're down to the final 5 boxes. Hunter Johnson's going to lead us off in this second half. Hunter's up 52-47 against Jacob. Michaela Turtelot finished with a 76 string. Robichaux on the left side punches out 1. Hunter Johnson with a big opening spare in the 6th frame. Robichaux with a nice comeback ball.
Hunter's trying to shut the door.
It's a big spare for Hunter Johnson. Robichaux will settle for 8. Like to see our boys get hot here, and we have some prizes for consecutive marks. Like to see our team put 3 marks in a row together, Dan.
Yeah, we're giving away an extra prize for that today. Anybody with 3 marks in a row, we're going to give them $5 off on next year's event.
There's a 6. A 6 for Johnson on the spare. It leads up to 30. Robichaux, ooh, just sliding by. Get some action off the sidewall.
Hunter with
nice ball
out.
by Johnson. That's a nice 9 for Hunter. Robichaux all over it with a big 10. This is where Robichaux's going to have to do his damage these last 3 boxes, Dan. He's still in it.
Isn't it kind of odd? Hunter's not even, what is he, like 9 years old? And you think of him, he's a veteran for the show. He's coming back for his 3rd year. How many 9-year-old veterans do we have, you know?
Both these boys have been with us
they're
quite a few times.
I'm sure they're not nervous anymore. Hunter recently won 3 out of 4 of the events in the States. He won singles, doubles, and all events.
That
the only one he didn't win was teams, because he had moved up a division in teams. Set his new high singles in the midgets division.
That'll be a 6 for Johnson. The second ball didn't count as it popped out of the gutter. And Robichaux settles for 6. We're down to the last 2 boxes. Robichaux's looking at a double strike.
Which would be nice, right? Maybe, I don't know if we're still giving away the balls in the championship show or not for a double strike, but...
No, we've already had our winners. Yep, all done.
I say Hunter's not going to want to hear that. He almost threw a strike up there. He'd have been disappointed if that pin fell.
Lisa Southall threw a double strike this year. Big spare for Johnson.
Nice read, angling his ball off the wood like that. Bounced right into the pin.
Well, personally, Shu, I'd have gone for the pin here, but Hunter plays the wood and makes the shot.
Jacob will look for a 10 here. Well, it looks like Lavoie and Johnson will be moving on to the championship show today, Dan.
It does. Hunter Johnson's going to be tough to beat in that championship show. He is leading the pack with 3 marks so far out of all our bowlers. Nicole Chelman had 2. Jacob so far 1.
Johnson at 93 plus the bonus fill on the spare. He's going to settle for a really nice opening game here. Robichaux with a great ball.
5 fill for Hunter and Robichaux.
I think it wasn't meant to be for Jacob when he got robbed on that single with wood. And there's another one, Dan.
I don't think he saw the wood. It was slowly rolling. I know he would have waited if he noticed it, and I don't think it would have done him any favors even when it stopped.
See, Jacob's favorite bowler here is Mike Morgan, while Hunter's is Skip Easterbrooks. A couple of well-known bowlers.
Fine 105 game for Hunter.
An outstanding 105 for Hunter Johnson.
Total. That's going to be our. They're going to be moving on.
Jacob Robichaud settles for an 89 game. And we have a final total of Michaela Turtelot and Jacob Robichaud 165, Nicole Lavoie and Hunter Johnson 199. So Lavoie and Johnson will be moving on to the championship match, where they'll face off against Justine DiBiasio and Aaron Sousa. So please, folks, don't go away. We'll be right back.